Hello, who are you?
I'm Serkan and founder of Soelpec.
How did your company get started?
I think I was just doing this as a hobby. It started as a hobby, and I was trying to design the perfect wheel for myself and for my own use. But it got into some point that it became like something very on its own, and very unique. And I remember my friends telling me that I should start a business out of it because this is too good to be keep it for myself only. And that's basically where it all started.
Which problem were you trying to solve?
I was already into the design world for for our main job, and then I was basically couldn't like any other offerings on the market, so I always wanted to make something new and that something can stand out more. This is obviously according to my taste, and this is where I think it's all gets kicked off. I mean, where it's to have something more unique and a bit different from the other offerings of the market.
So, what sets you apart from the others?
I think Soelpec is kind of unique because, I mean, we just try to, we just take it existing steering wheel concept, for example, and just try to make it one step ahead, wanted to carry it one step ahead, in every possible aspect. This can be both the hardware side of the things and how you interact with the wheel, and the software features we offer. It's kind of sets Soelpec apart from maybe some of the other offerings on the market.
What would you say is your brand's mission?
We didn't set an obvious mission for the company when we started it because it just started as a passion company, and we just built everything upon that foundation. And I think, but right now it's more clear to say that our vision is to have products that are standing out from the rest of the field, and we are not really into making similar steering wheel or similar products that are already existing in the real life or in motorsport world. So our mission is to offer something unique.
How much DNA comes from real motorsports?
Our products are mainly focusing on the sim racing purposes. So we first try to design a wheel which will be perfectly suitable for the sim racing environment. And when you consider the motorsport side of steering wheels and other peripherals, I think it's fair to say that the sim racing products are already more advanced than those. So it sometimes becomes harder to even get feedback from our real racing drivers then, because we usually really ask for their opinions and wanted to get their feedback, but they usually say that your products are perfectly fine and even better than what we use in the real car. I mean, this is the case for even for the the GT3 drivers, open wheel car drivers. So they are always saying they are usually stuck with that less I wouldn't say less quality, but more basic and more I think more focused products in their motorsport variant. So I think we are already offering something a bit more complicated than that. So I mean, obviously we also are very proud of Ayhan Canku when he recently became the DTM champion, and he's using Spectra LT, and we just also wanted to get some feedback from him because he's also a very successful sim racer, and he only asked us to make a wheel that just slightly narrower in size, and we just that was the only inspiration we got from him, because it was perfectly fine with the rest. So that's what we try to achieve with the Terra LX wheel that will be just released.
Well, first of all, I first used this one.
Yeah.
But then this is my final decision. I'm using this
Because you don't want.
I don't want screen.
Yeah.
I had it always in the sim racing, no screen.
Yeah.
They are really fancy.
Yeah.
But for me, also in the real car, the dash is far. You have the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and dash is after. So what I prefer to,
Yeah.
I always use this, but I use in-game dash, which for me more realistic.
For which kind of person are you developing your products?
I think right now with our high-end products with very compelling features that can be only useful very hardcore users, but at the same time we are just trying to offer this in a very easy to use and ready to set up style that can also the enthusiasts, not enthusiasts, but also the people who just start the sim racing hobby, they can also enjoy, because you also don't have to like deep dive to all of the features we have, but that's something that hardcore users find more useful. But apart from that, I mean, it's like perfectly fine for the entry user as well, because or like casual drivers can also, I think, enjoy our wheels very much.
In the end, why should I buy a Soelpec product?
I think you'll probably like our style, or like our style of doing things differently, and like you are searching for the like perfect tool to like complete or finish your sim racing setup or sim racing rig, because like it will be the maybe more personal piece of the rig, so that you'll be interacting with your wheel a lot compared to the other parts you have. So I think that we are just aiming for people to like make this more personal for them and just try to experience what we are offering with Soelpec.